fuck your fucking comfort zone. Listen to what I'm saying. Fuck your comfort zone. Because Mars retrograding Cancer is ending February 23rd. And this is gonna, listen, you're gonna have to fucking fight, okay? Fight. I'm not talking about throwing no hands or fucking fighting with your cousin fucking Nancy. I'm telling you, you're gonna have to fight with your comfort zone and fight with your emotions that are trying to hold you back and put you in place. Cancer is an energy of emotions. It's the energy of the mother, the divine mother. Now think about it as the perfect mother, because I was going to say think about your mother, but I don't know who's watching this. You might not have the perfect mother, you know what I'm saying? But think about you, imagine yourself having the perfect mother who wants to make sure that you're nice and cuddled and safe and taken care of and put in a nice comfort zone and a nice bubble. Put you in a bubble to make sure you're safe and you don't do some dumb shit, you know what I'm saying, that you went and did anyway. Like, this is the energy of Cancer. But Mars is the energy of the soldier, the warrior part in you that wants to do some daredevil shit. It's like you on your fucking, you know what I'm saying, you've probably got kids, you know what I'm saying, watching this. You may or may not. If your kids ever jumped on a BMX bike and fucking done some daredevil shit, try to jump off a hill and then bust their face, you get what I'm saying, hanging off the swings, and then you say, be careful. Next minute, you know, fucking, I told you, be careful, you're dumbass. You know what I'm saying? Now you're crying. Cry. Maybe that's just me. You get what I'm saying? Maybe that's just me. Anyway, this is the energy of Mars. Mars is the energy of being daring, taking the risks, taking on challenges. What's the challenge right now? The challenge is to get the fuck outside your comfort zone. And the moon, which rules over Cancer, is in Capricorn, in detriment. What does that mean? Well, it means that we have to be in control of our emotions. Capricorn is control and emotions, and the moon is emotions. We have to be in control of our emotions during this time, because think about firemen when they're coming in to save a person from a burning building. I was going to say you, but you know what I'm saying, you're perfectly safe right now and you will be forever. But a person from a burning building, the fireman in that moment, or fire person, we're in 2025, I'm on YouTube, has to flipping control their emotions so they can run into the fucking burning building and save the people. You think they want to go in there? You get what I'm saying? Like, maybe got some Martian crazy people who just like doing crazy, wild shit. But you know what I'm saying? There's fear happening inside of them. Every hero or every person who does courageous, bold, successful thing, they feel fear. It's not like the people just running around just fearless, you know what I'm saying? But they have to control their emotions in that moment, step the fuck outside the comfort zone and do what the job is necessary. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if you're a mother and you got children and your child just fucking broke their fucking leg in half and they're in the middle of the road and there's fucking in the middle of the highway and there's cars flying past, you're gonna run into the road. But you're still gonna feel fear, but your emotions are gonna fucking, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna take over, your motherly instincts are gonna take over. So what we're fighting for in this energy is we're fighting for our independence, with Venus being in Aries. But we may need some support in that, and some support in our relationships, the people who we are looking to collaborate with or coordinate with or cooperate with. You get what I'm saying? We need some cooperation during this time. But with Venus being in Aries, a lot of people may feel like they're in survival mode during this time and like not want to cooperate. Well, I'm focusing on my money. I'm focusing on me, I. And those are going to be the dumb people who don't understand astrology. Because what needs to happen right now is we need to find ways to cooperate and coordinate with each other, because Venus in Aries shows that the economy fucking sucks, and it's going to go retrograde in Aries, which is going to make the economy even more difficult. That doesn't mean that your economy has to be difficult. It means that you have to find strategies of how to align with the energy to counter the negatives of the energy. So what does that mean? Well, this could mean flash sales. You get what I'm saying? Because you already understand that if you already look at Venus in Aries and realize that, oh, well, Venus is in fall in Aries. No, it's in detriment, lying, which is even worse than fall secretly. But with Venus being in detriment in Aries, then it shows that, like, the economy is having a little bit of a hit. Do you get what I'm saying? But what that actually does mean, if you've actually got a little bit of money aside, it means that you can actually buy assets for cheaper. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, what does that mean if you're a service provider or you're somebody with a business? Well, it means it's a great time to do some flash sales right now if you can afford the profit margins, and then fucking run that money up. You get what I'm trying to say? Because you're understanding the dynamics of the current energy, and you understand that Venus is about to go retrograde, which will bring even back and slow down the exchange of the economy. So you need to speed up your personal economy because the collective one is slowing down. So I hope you're still with me by this, you know what I'm saying? Listen to what the fuck I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Write down some fucking notes or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Pay attention, you know what I'm saying? With your dopamine all drooping, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I haven't seen an edit in the video in a couple of seconds, you know what I'm saying? He hasn't switched fucking frame in a couple of seconds. Pay fucking attention, you know what I'm saying? This is why you're struggling, you know what I'm saying? Shit. TikTok brain motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck outside your comfort zone, and part of your comfort zone is to listen to a video for more than a couple seconds without losing your attention span. You get what I'm saying? God damn it. So Mars in Cancer. Cancer is also the energy of family, and it's also the energy of support. So in one sense, we're looking for support to gain our independence. We're looking for support to progress and move forward, which is Mars energy, which is Aries energy, to move forward towards our ambitions and goals and in our career as well, which is Capricorn energy. The moon rules Cancer in Capricorn. Let me know in the comments if you want me to give you all of the coordinates of the astrology, because I'm never really quite sure if people want all of the dots and the pieces of the astrology with it, or if you just want the meanings of it. You get what I'm saying? I don't really care whichever one you want. You know what I'm saying? I'll just give you which one is easier for you. But basically, you know what I'm saying? You're looking to move forward and progressing towards your career goals and your career ambitions and doing it in a more purposeful way, in a way that fulfills you. But you're feeling like you might need some support in this energy because you're stepping outside of your comfort zone anyway. You know what I'm saying? Shit's already scary. There's already emotional conflict going on within you. You already might be having some difficult conflicts within your family right now. You know what I'm saying? Having some arguments pop up with a family member that fucking you didn't even expect. And you're like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Where the fuck did that come from? You get what I'm saying? So, you get what I'm saying? From your family members. You get what I'm saying? And now you're thinking like, well, what the fuck? You get what I'm saying? Where's my support gonna come from if I'm suddenly having already having my internal emotional conflict, and now my family member's like in your claw. You get what I'm saying? And then you're like, well, you know what I'm saying? Where the fuck do I turn to? Well, this gives you the motivation to gain your independence. Like, I don't know about you, but I got the motivation to gain a greater level of independence just so I don't have to rely on any motherfuckers. You get what I'm saying? So if I don't want to fucking turn my phone on all day, I don't want to turn my phone on all day, you get what I'm saying? Keep it on fucking do not disturb. In Spanish, it's called no molesta, which means don't annoy me. You get what I'm saying? I'm not joking. You think I'm joking trying to make funny on the video? I'm not. You get what I'm saying? The do not disturb mode in Spanish is no molesta. You get what I'm saying? Don't annoy me. You get what I'm saying? Because every time you ring me, you annoy me. You understand what I'm saying? I just want to look at my phone, see it ringing, and just look until it stops and dies. You get what I'm saying? That's what I want. You get what I'm saying? But to get that, we have to leap outside the comfort zone and get to a place where we're so independent, where we don't need a motherfucker. But guess what? Your relationships improve when you don't need anybody, because you're not building relationships based upon dependency. You're not basing your relationships based upon attachments and attachment to outcomes. You get what I'm saying? So this is where your relationships improve. This is where your personal individual life improves. This is where your confidence improves, because you've leaped outside your comfort zone and tested your own courage, you tested your own gangster, and put your actions into play based upon aligning with your intuition. Because with Mars being in Cancer right now, remember the retrograde period was a slowdown period. It was a period for us to go inwards. Mars is about action. So we've been slowing down in terms of taking our actions right now. But as the retrograde comes to an end, February 23rd, we're already in the momentum of moving towards that ending. We begin to start speeding up and taking more actions. But those actions are aligned with our intuition, because Cancer is an intuitive energy. So we're looking inward to find out, asking ourselves, intuition. You know what I'm saying? Our internal is teaching us, putting us through a tuition to teach us what kind of actions are going to lead us towards the desired results, that's going to lead us towards the financial, career, independent success that we desire. So we have to begin to start looking inwards. Now, with the moon being in Capricorn, Saturn is also in Pisces. So we're looking at how we're looking to manifest our dream reality. Saturn is an energy that literally puts reality together. It's the building blocks of reality. It's the Lego of our physical world. But now it's in Pisces, so it's in this immaterial energy. So we're kind of feeling like we're in this in-between space where the building blocks of what we need to build our new reality are kind of still in the fucking, you know, still in the Amazon workshop waiting to come through. Santa Claus is still working on that shit, you get what I'm saying, and juggling whether he wants to give you a piece of coal or fucking, or the real reality that you desire. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Santa Claus. So You know what I'm saying? If you're young and watching this video, like anybody's parents would let you watch my video. But if you're but if you're young watching this video, then you get what I'm saying. Santa Claus is real. You know what I'm saying? Don't let anybody tell you. But anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna raise my children thinking Santa Claus is real. To be fair, some fat white guy jumping through my chimney. You know what I'm saying? I love all people, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want my black children thinking that a fat white guy with a beard coming into the house is a good thing, you know what I'm saying? Imagine if that actually happened, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would, like, I'm on YouTube, so I would politely wait and call the police and the authorities for somebody good to, you know what I'm saying? But you know what would happen. Exactly that, me call it, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so Mars fucking retrograde in Cancer ending is really going to give us a period of where we're moving forward and progressing at speeds as fast as we can towards our independence. And to be fair, I'm not even going to say as fast as we can, because we're going to have to warm our way up there. Because you're gonna again have this emotional internal conflict at times, unless you're sitting and meditating and aligning with your intuition. Because this energy is, the energy of Mars in Cancer is intuitive action. Do you get what I'm saying? It's nurturing the right kind of actions that are going to lead you towards the right kind of progress towards your career goals, towards your independence. And it's about aligning with the right kind of people who support you. Where is your support structures right now? You might not find your support structures at home where they're supposed to be. And I don't mean at home as in like where you live or necessarily, just like whatever you emotionally, intuitively understand as at home. Do you get what I'm saying? But you might not find them in that location where you expect that support to be. And again, that's another energy of Mars in Cancer, like get the fuck outside your comfort zone to go and find where your support actually is. Because, you know, you're gonna have to start fucking fighting for this independence that you really desire. And it's not just gonna be this nice little comfortable bubble for you. So, you know, most of the astrology videos on YouTube, all it's like, ah, la, 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 like, you're going to find your love. You know, so fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. We're in a bit of a survival mode right now. Mars is in fall, Venus is in detriment, the moon is in detriment when fucking Mars retrograde ends. I'm preparing you for a little bit of an astrological war. Do you get what I'm saying? If you want someone to give you a little pat on the back, then you definitely picked the wrong channel. When you see my ugly black face screaming on this YouTube channel, you better switch channel if you want some hairy fairy shit. You get what I'm saying? If you want some la-di-da fucking love and light, fucking rainbow child, star seed, you know what I'm saying, fairy, then you picked the wrong channel. Do not click any video where you see me for that type of content. It will not work. Subscribe for some brutal ass, you know, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe for some astrological, strategic warfare magician, you get what I'm saying? On crud, manifestation style, intuitive, gangster ass, create your dream reality like a bad boss motherfucker content. You get what I'm saying? That's what you need to tap into when you see this video. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So long story short, let me just summarize before I leave you and bid you adieu. You know what I'm saying? That was too posh. You know what I'm saying? Before I tell you motherfuckers to get the fuck out of here and go and take action and get the fuck outside your comfort zone. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. I like that one a bit more. Like that one a bit more. Say that more one more game. You know what I'm saying? Before I tell you motherfuckers to get the fuck out of here and go and get the fuck outside your comfort zone and take some intuitive aligned action to be independent and go and hit your goals so you don't have to rely on a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So you don't need nobody. Don't need nobody, but you still want somebody and have space for somebody. Don't go out there and be them, I'm an independent woman, I don't need no man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say that. Well, I kind of did say that. But because you don't need a man doesn't mean you shouldn't have one. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't need a man does not mean that you should not have one. So some of your comfort zone is actually in this independent boss bitch era shit. That is some of your comfort zone, because you know what? You're scared to open your heart. You're scared to open yourself up for love. You're scared to flipping be vulnerable. You're scared to have somebody in your home or be in somebody's home. You're scared to build a home with somebody. You notice I'm using home and family and heart and emotions. That's all Cancer energy. I'm not doing this by accident. You know what I'm saying? So some of you need to for this fucking loud ass lorry, you know, just disturbing my video. You know what I'm saying? Some of you need to step outside your comfort zone to actually allow yourself to open yourself up for love, to open yourself up to be nurtured, to be supported, to allow somebody to rock with you and ride with you side by side, to allow your Bonnie and Clyde era to get started. You know what I'm saying? So don't sleep on that. Because I think as a man, I'm already used to this kind of energy that it's better to find a partner when you're not a fucking millionaire balling and bossing out of control, because obviously every female wants to be with you. You know what I'm saying? It's better when you're on your struggle and you're on your way up. Some women are like, no, I just want a man who's already made. Like, guess what? So does every other. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me swerve that conversation for another day. But I'm telling you, like, find somebody who you can rock and ride with and build with. You get what I'm saying? You build an empire from this time with fucking Mars in fall, Capricorn fucking moon in detriment, Venus in detriment. You know what I'm saying? If you can flipping ride through a storm of when this is happening, then your relationship is ready to ride and rock solid. You get what I'm saying? If you can only survive relationships when everything is going, you know, like la-di-da, starseed, fucking, you know what I'm saying? I was going to say a word, but I shouldn't probably say on YouTube. But you know what I'm saying? If you can only flipping ride with this starseed shit, then, you know what I'm saying, you haven't got a strong foundational backbone to your relationship, you get what I'm saying? So long story short, before I tell you motherfuckers to get the fuck out of here and jump outside your comfort zone and fight for your independence so you don't have to rely on a motherfucker, but you can have the best relationships in the world because you don't need a nigga, but you want a nigga and he's a, you know what I'm saying? Let me just summarize. Like, you need to take intuitive action right now. You're gonna have some conflict. You're gonna have some internal emotional conflicts about getting outside of your comfort zone. You're gonna have to battle some of your family programming and your lineage and you know what I'm saying, what was programmed into you is your family. You might have some conflicts pop up between your family right now during this time. You might have to find different locations of where your support actually lies, and it might be in the opposite place of where you think it lies. You're literally looking to jump and fight outside your comfort zone right now to make your career goals happen. And you may need to make you may need to bring your fucking career to an end to find a career that is actually fulfilling. Or you may need to do some completely opposite things than what you're used to make your career fulfilling in a way that it nurtures you, in a way that it nurtures you financially, emotionally, spiritually, whatever other way you can think of being nurtured. And just because Venus is in Aries doesn't mean that you have to be single. Venus in Aries can be where you're coming together as one to fight for a shared vision and fight for a shared goal. So make sure that you've been being courageous and making some bold decisions right now with the people who really support you. And if there isn't people who support you, there is. Look harder. But let's just say there isn't. Then you look internally to find that support. Wake up every morning, meditate, and then wait until you find that aligned intuitive action. And then don't flipping fight it internally, think, well, is that my emotions or is that intuitive aligned? Is that my intuition or is that my family programming? Is that my mom shouting at me again? Like just get off your ass and fucking do something that you know is aligned. God.